Hey everyone, it is Sarah. So first of all, I'm sorry that you're not seeing any July videos until, I guess, is it July 9th? Yeah, it is. I was out of town until the 5th, and then it's just been thing after thing trying to get things back in track. We are going to look at the budget. To be honest, I will do my calendar layout off the video. I'm really just not in the mood to do it right now. This is where we're coming from. Perfect budget, all crossed out, lots of changes. Let's see where we can go with this. It's not even going to be perfect, to be honest, because money had to be spent. It had to be spent in certain areas. So this is a very off-track budget for me, I guess we'll say. And it happens to all of us. It doesn't matter if you've been doing this for years or months, or if this is your first week. Everybody can have an off-track budget. So I'm just going to put this here. The month is July. And we're going to go to income, and you can see that it is $13.48, like usual. And we're going to go to savings, and we're going to cross that out, guys. I don't have set aside money for cash stuffings, not cash stuffings, but minis and games. And if we're going to be really honest about the end of June, this folder is fine, but my savings challenges folder is empty. So this is where we are for July. Let me see if I can make some sense out of my notes. And if some things don't make sense, and if the numbers don't add up, trust me, I know. So fixed, we've got rent. That is paid. And I never fill in my actuals. I started doing it to try it, but I just haven't been doing it. So we're just gonna go $390, and we do amount here, $390, and then I do a running total so that I have a total at the bottom of those. So that's that. My phone is $190, and we're gonna get the calculator out. It's going to be $580. If you don't see the calculator, I might just keep it off screen since I'm trying to stay zoomed. $580 plus 50 is $630, and that already came out. Okay, so we have $80 in other credit card payments. And that brings the total to $710. Trying to cross things off, sorry you guys. So that, and that. I am starting out this month with $75 in groceries. Now, I did have a very full pantry and freezer from last month, so I think I'll be okay-ish. $785. So that's $985 so far. And we're gonna write that there. So $1348. Minus fixed expenses. And we're gonna do nothing for savings. So that will equal 363 down here. Now, I got a kitten that needs to get his emotional support animal letter written, and we're going to start with 365, and we're going to subtract 140, and, 363, I'm sorry, minus 140 equals 223. So that's that. Now I need to subtract for vacation. I spent $200, and that leaves us $23. But down here, I guess I didn't write it as income, so I had, we're just going to use it here. Like I said, this month is a mess, guys. I'll be better. $169 equals $192 here, and then I paid for craft shows. I will get some of this money back in July and some of it back in October, so my partner pays me the date of the show, so that's $92. What else did we do here? Let's see. I had to pay for some transportation, which came out to about $30. That's $62. And we are putting in some money for gas for my car with my boyfriend. And we tried to pay what we paid for Lyft. So double do that. And that's about $50. That leaves me $12. And I'm sure $12 is gone anyway. So we are just, guys, we're at zero. We're at zero, best case scenario. That's just how it is sometimes. So it's a rough month. I will get it figured out. Now, the thing is I do make some income on a weekly basis doing craft shows. There's literally no cash to plan, no cash to stuff. Kind of stinks, right? But I do have some happy mail. I do have my memberships for Dying Outlaw Games and Budgets. Her membership is $5 on Ko-fi for the level that I purchased. Her membership on Ko-fi is $5 for the level that I purchased. And it came with a really sweet introduction note with what's in this for this month. Now, this is my first month. I don't know if you get everything, like this amount of items every month, or if it's less and you only get extra for your first month. Not sure, but it's a $5 membership. And I always think she has really cute things. It's a July birthstone group play. And then here's a little pool challenge. And she does list how to play all the different things and what's included. A little color and save. It's very cute, and it's all laminated, which is really nice because then you can reuse things. Hi, bestie. I think that's cute. Here is a little scratch off challenge. And this is one of her board games that she has. I saw this one on Ko-fi, I believe, but it's nice and laminated. And another scratch off challenge. Not sure if it goes with the game or not. I need to reread the letter. But so excited to be a member of her subscription. Thank you, Dying Outlaw. I did also receive my monthly happy mail from Marlene at Snow Gardener 307 Budgets. I wanted to tell you guys, now I know I posted my Etsy video when I was on vacation. It did not do well with views or watch through, so hopefully in the middle of something this is a little better. Right now, these are some of the new things I have on my Etsy. This one is Save $66 plus. Hide your crazy, act like a lady. This one is save $75 plus. Lettuce, olive, and peas? What the guac are you doing here? That's not your business. My very, very popular save $100 Dumb Ways to Die. So many dumb ways to die. My little tribute to the game we all used to love in the 80s and early 90s. Save $35. Today's attitude is brought to you by Coffee and Sarcasm. And Brick Please. This one is a save $50. I really enjoy building with these. So I just wanted to put a little savings challenge out there. Please go to my Etsy. Everything is 20% off for the next 10 days. Trying to recoup some income, to be quite honest. Now, if you would love to support me, but maybe you can't buy physical products, so you're not in the United States, because I only do shipping here, please go to my Ko-fi. This is my freebie for everybody. The first one has really cute little sunflowers that have like the flag colors, and you decide how much each flower is worth. And the second one has values, and it says Happy Independence Day, and you can cross off the bows and save $20. This is only the second month that I've had a membership on Ko-fi. I have 2 different tiers. You can either become the lower tier, I think it's a basic birdie, I called it, is $2 per month, and you get digital challenges. But for $6 a month, you'll actually get a physical item mailed to you each month. So the digital challenges for June, I should have shouted this out in June, I'm sorry. There are 3 A6s. This one, June Vibes, you would save the cost, which is like $5. Or, I'm sorry, for the June Vibes challenge, you would save $5 for each of the $5 spots, and you can assign a value for the sunglasses. So if you save $1 for the sunglasses and $5 elsewhere, you're adding up a pretty good challenge, a pretty good amount of money. It's summer, you can color in the sunshines and save an amount, or you can roll and save. And this one is Vacay Vibes, and I thought it was really cute using the little unicorn floaties, and that one is a roll and save. Any of those could be used as a catch-all though, or left to. The second page that members get as freebies for June are a page full of tinies. So you can color and save the lemonade ice cubes, the sunshines, the popsicle sticks, the pool floaties, the circles, or the flip-flops. And they're in small amounts and larger amounts, so you can play tinies however you enjoy to play the tinies. Guys, I'm sorry for my air conditioning. It's pretty warm in here, so I left it on. I hope it's not too annoying. I'll find out in editing. These are the July freebies for members. So these are my July members only. The first one is, it just says football, and it reminded me of playing football in the yard. You can save per football, or you can roll and save. I thought they were cool. They were red, white, and blue with some stars. The next one says, meet me at the grill. And notice how meat is spelled. Once again, you can set a value for burgers, and you can set a value for hot dogs, and then $4 in the other spots. The last one is a roll and save, and it just says boom, and has fireworks and a bunch of different spots for you to roll and save. Now, the next page, this month, I did not do tinies. Instead, I have a Foursquare game that I created, and I'll show you guys how we can play the Foursquare game. The first thing that you would need, let me get my little rolling tray. Let's move my word. So I've got my little rolling dice tray here. And what I would like you to play with for this is a D6 and a D4. So you're going to take your D4 on your turn. Of course it's your turn because it's your game. Anyway, so you're going to take it and you're going to roll the dice. This one is on spot number 3. So if you need a little reminder, you can put a little guy there. I have my little bird. Or you can just go here. Now you're going to roll a D6. And when you roll your D6, it's going to coordinate with things down on the key. So just as an example, I rolled a 6. And so what I would do is write 6 here. I would save the $6 and I would read the key. And for this particular one, it says on the line, pay the roll and roll again, cross off the square. So I'm going to pay $6. I'm going to roll it again. I'm going to pay an extra $1. So I'll write 1. So in this box, I should have saved $7, and then I am done with that square. So that means I can't get 3 again. I'm finished saving. The next time, I know I'm not using money for this example, I'm sorry. But the next time, you're gonna roll again. Oops. This one is spot number 4. So now we start box number 4. And I got a 1, but that ends that square, so I'm gonna just re-roll and show you guys another example. So number 2, it says a bounce, pay the roll. So I'll pay $2 for that, and I'll keep rolling. 3, a bounce, pay the roll. Roll again. A 1, perfect. Out of the box, pay the roll plus $5. So I'll pay $1 for my roll, and I'll pay $5 for that. And then you cross off your square. So for this example, we would pay 2 plus 3 is 5, plus 5 is 10, plus 1 is 11, plus 7. So we would pay $18. But let's say you just want to keep playing and you want to do the whole game in one sitting. I suggest laminating this or using pencil. I'm just going to print another copy when I decide to play it. I'm just showing you the game. So now if we get a 3 or a 4, those are no longer in play. So we need to roll a 1 or a 2 with our D4. So let's just do it. It's a 3, so let's roll again. I keep getting 3s and 4s, you guys. Okay. 1, finally. So we're playing with 1. We're gonna roll. And we've rolled a 5. A 5 is a bounce. And so we pay the roll and keep playing. We have a 6. So a 6 is on the line. That means that you hit, if you remember the game Foursquare, if it's on the line or out of bounds, the person is out. So you pay the roll and we roll again. And we got another 6. Woo! And then that box gets crossed off as well. So for that box, we're paying 12 plus 5, we're paying 17. We're paying 7 for that box, and we're paying 11 for this box. Now, you can finish the game. So we don't need to roll to know that it's a 2. So we're just gonna see what happens in the number 2 box. And number 2 is a bounce and we pay the roll. A number 1 means that we pay the roll plus we pay $5 and then we're out. So 2 plus 1 is 3 plus 5 is 8. And if we add 8 plus 7, it's 15. Plus 17 is 32. Plus 11 is 43. So for this game in total, now you don't have to play it all at once. That would have saved us $43. You could have played it over a matter of weeks, or if you want to play each game in a sitting and you like dice games like I do, you could save 43 if you have a larger income, or you could add 4 plus 3 and save $7. Or something you could even do is decide, if my score is from 0 to 50, I pay $10. If my score is such and such, I'll pay more. I'll pay $20 or $15 per game. Anyway, play this game however you like. I hope you guys like it. Once again, this is for my members only. $2 will get this for you, as well as access to last month's members stuff. So I hope you guys enjoy this game. And I know this video was kind of all over the place. I will be back with a video for minis and tinies for money that I made at the farmer's market. I'll see you guys. Bye. Be blessed.